One, two.
JFA. YAJFA.
Oh,
YAJ.
too short on.
Welcome to YAJ. Welcome to YAJ.
All right, spiritual brothers and sisters. Just walked in the door from work. Still gonna do the show. So might as well get down to it because I still got to be up in the morning. Excuse me. The thing I want to talk about, love the grandbabies, love my children, is that you've seen this week, and the thing I want you to understand is real quick is that it's not about having a plan; it's about having an agenda. And the agenda that I want you all to understand is that for me, I'm trying to do what I can that's feasible for my kids and my grandkids. I've lost way too much time. You only get one life, but you get many do-overs. If you make a mistake, you can always go back and do it again and again. But you try not to make it a habit to keep making the same mistake twice. The thing that I want you to understand, like today, I want you to understand that, Rocky said it best in Balboa. It's not about how many times you get hit, it's how much you can take it. Because life is not going to sugarcoat for you. Life is not going to hand you a bank card. Life is not going to hand you a house. It's not going to hand you a car. It's not going to hand you anything. But it will hand you an ass whipping all the time. See, the thing that I want you to understand is look how many hours I just put in today. I put in a whole lot of hours. I put in 14 hours today. And I know the show is late, but I'm still here doing it with you. Why? Because I want you to truly understand something. I use the show to heal, and I want others to heal with me because we didn't have the opportunity to have our own groups, talk about divorce, talk about if we got a hangnail, talk about that we got hemorrhoids. We didn't have groups in my era. And even though that might be the early 80s and it might be the 90s, but we didn't have groups. We didn't have that type of bondage. The bondage we had was that we grew up from kindergarten up to we graduated. But what kind of group did we have? So this is really a group thing for me. And for you, because I want all y'all to truly understand something. That no matter how hard you work, make sure you work hard for yourself. I know we work for people. I got it. I work for someone. And it sucks. It sucks that every time you go to work, there's some snotty person who don't know nothing about the business that you're doing telling you what to do. And they just mess it up and all they do is point fingers. It sucks that every time you go to work, that someone don't know nothing except for it ain't my fault. No accountability. It's disappointing that you put in a lot of years that you can't get back into a company and they don't appreciate 1 ounce of it. They say they do. I can sleep with someone's wife, but she can appreciate me, but still go back to her husband. what I'm saying is, I'm not getting no younger. I'm getting older. Where once I was a puppy, now I'm an aging adult. And my 9 lives are washed up. Now I'm at the age, if I don't find something that I like, I will be passed over by youngins who don't appreciate work. I think that's our problem. We're competing with our grandparents, our parents, our siblings, our cousins, and younger generations. And then they have the audacity to look at you and put the work on top of you while they go party. All we're saying is, if you're going to do that, pay me. But you'll pay them that do less. We have come to a time where we are all bucking the system, not because of what it's doing, because what it has done. What it has done is basically used us up with Red Bull, 2-hour shots, 5-hour energy shots, coffee, donuts. This is why we're all obese and stressed out. This is why. The whole cycle. Can you remember your first energy drink? Can you remember your first shot of coffee? You used to, what, pack of cigarettes a day? You went from a pack to 2? We have become accustomed to shit. And quite frankly, I'm tired of it. We have become accustomed of everyone's baggage. Quite frankly, I'm tired of it. And I'm going to tell you, I'll give you a prime example. When you go out with a female or male and you have dinner, they seem like to be the sweetest person in the world until you become intimate. Then all of a sudden you find out that they're not so sweet. They're hiding things. They're doing drugs. They're drinking. They are way more alcoholic than what you think. They don't have a house. They don't have a car. The list goes on. Expectation. I could put down a whole list for you. A whole list. And still it amounts to the same thing every freaking day. You wake up, you go to work, you might have some spare time. Or if you do have time, usually by Saturday it's all washed up because everybody's doing the same thing you're doing. When did they decide that my generation don't need a life? When did they decide that? Has anybody picked up on that that's in my generation? When did they decide that we have to work more hours than everybody else? And then you have the audacity to look in my face because I don't want to do something. When? Let me tell you what somebody once told me. Stop thinking that prison's on the outside. Stop thinking that prison's on the inside. The prison is everywhere. If you let them imprison you, it will stay in there. See, you might can cuff my hands, but you can't cuff my mind. Another Sylvester Stallone film, Locked Up. I think it was Locked Up. I don't know. I'm tired. But think about that. Your mind is always free. That's why our generation is so dangerous, because we're the last to have imagination. Look, it's 13 minutes, so my time is just about up. I'm just giving you something to think about, because no matter what, because see, look at that beautiful camera. Look at it; it's beautiful. We worked hard for everything we got. We worked hard, and now we finally get to live stream and have a beautiful, crisp. You see my junk now, but that's not junk. That's all the stuff we're trying to do so we can start filming and getting out there. But it's so nice to be able to look at this and go, oh my God, I can't believe this is actually happening here. Look at this crisp picture here. I'm proud. That's a lot of hard work and determination. Those are long hours that I put in for this. So I can talk to you to tell you what's on my heart, what's inside my head. I'm not doing it for glory. I'm doing it because I'm tired of being a puppet for someone else. I'm tired of carrying baggage that don't belong to me. And I'm damn sure tired of working long hours and not getting the pay for it. If I'm gonna work long hours, I'd rather do it for my own business. So, guys, to that note, it's time to roll. You know where I got to go in the morning. Hold on. I'll talk about all that other stuff later. I just want to say, from the heart, this shit's getting old. This shit is getting old. So, y'all be good. Don't do what I do. I've already had that much wild turkey, so that way I can calm it all down, so I can get ready for tomorrow. It's Tuesday, and I'm going to go to bed right away because I got to work in the morning.
Welcome
To YAJ.
Welcome
Uh-oh.
to YAJ.
Where is it? Let's see. We're done here.